site I don't see people defending too often on tower is gift shop. I still don't think this strat will make this a primary site, but it could be useful when defaulting to this site or catching the opposition off guard. This strat requires Mira, Mute, Jaeger, and preferably Valkyrie, and possibly the Lord himself. Mira's going to want to reinforce this wall, and she's going to place a window on it at stunning height. Her other window should be placed at crouch level on the unreinforced wall to the right. With this setup, she can see into gallery and cover the light room. It's important that this mirror right here is placed crouch height because this a good glass can counter you peeking. Let's say you reinforce this wall and place this crouch height over here. If you try and peek here, the glass could catch you peeking. It's also important to note that this is impenetrable. Her last reinforcement should be placed on the balcony over here. And she should open this wall very slightly. Don't open up this wall right here, or else attackers can still slightly catch you right here. So maybe even less than what I did here. Finally, she is going to want to open up this hatch and this wall into balcony right here. So again, with this strat, she can cover balcony and light room at the same time. And her C4 could be used to deny a plant over here, or to counter a push into gallery. I'm sorry, gift shop. Mute is going to use his 2 reinforcements on the balcony wall. And he's going to place all 4 of his jammers on this wall. He should have enough to cover the entire wall, as he is a bandit who only has 4 charges. And he should bring a deployable shield and place it right here. Now, if the mirror is confident, Mute could roam, but he also has the option to cover the mirror by proning right here. He can get callouts from the mirror to know if there is someone pushing from gallery wall. However, he does have to be wary of balcony. I would advise against punching these plushies. They're cute, and they are your friends. They can be used somewhat as cover, as sort of like, they are penetrable, but sort of to surprise players on balcony. And if he does choose to peek the gallery, he does have to be aware of the balcony, but he ideally would get callouts from the Valkyrie if she places her cams out here. Jaeger is also going to use his 2 reinforcements on the balcony wall. And he should place his ADSs here. Here. And he should put one in light room. He should put his barbed wire at the entrance to gift shop to support the mirror, and his other barbed wire right here to support the mirror in gallery. He should also probably roam either south side or north side, probably in conjunction with the Valkyrie, either together or however they want to organize it, but ready to contest this balcony or get picks or do as they see fit. Valkyrie should reinforce these 2 walls in gallery to give Mute a bit more cover. This way attackers in gallery have to pass through this mirror right here, and they can't just have a sledge or something like that push in right here. This is already a tough spot to hold, a relatively tough spot to hold for Mute, so it slows down the attackers a bit more, makes Mute's job a bit more easy. She should probably dedicate 2 cams to balcony, She could put one over here, maybe one over here. It's sort of up to you. Oh, I missed that one. But sort of up to you how you want to place your cams. This one actually turned out pretty fine. But I say 2 cams on balcony in case they destroy one. You still have another. If you have your own cam spots for this west balcony, feel free to use them. They probably work great. For her 3rd cam, you might want to place it into gallery, just to have a 2nd one in here. The 3rd one is really sort of up to you if you want to place it so that it helps Jaeger and Valkyrie roam a bit more effectively, get a bit more information. The 3rd cam is really up to you where you want to place it. In terms of her role, she should probably roam along with Jaeger. Whether Jaeger and Valkyrie want to roam supporting one another will most likely depend on each player's playstyle and coordination with the team. But both Jaeger and Valkyrie should be prepared to contest this balcony and make Thermite or Hibana's job a bit more difficult trying to open up this wall. Lastly, the second dedicated anchor, as promised, could be Lord Tachanka. He should reinforce this wall behind him, and this wall and gift shop. The reinforcement here makes her less vulnerable to Nash rushing in and making her life difficult. His barbed wire should be placed by right here and gallery right here. Finally, his turret should be placed somewhere in the back corner over here. This bullet hole right here is like the farthest into the site that an attacker from gallery can look into. However, placing your turret here and opening up this wall here creates some difficulties with contesting that angle. So depending upon how you want to play this, you could place your turret right here. I'll remind you that Mira's shotgun holes are right here. You have the option to put your turret right here and play both of these angles. You do have a shield to work with. Or you could place it a bit more over here, a bit safer, and still contest, still be able to support the mirror over here. But that is going to be your main job, as I said, like denying the push into gift shop. So let's say you place your turret here. You still have some cover with this desk over here, and the mirror can call out if someone is pushing into gallery or not, and you can contest that. You should bring your SMG in case your shield does break. I just brought the shotgun to remind you of the holes that Mira would make over here, but that is going to be it for Tachanka. As I warned earlier, this strat hardly guarantees a surefire defense. I think because people haven't completely figured out tower, attacking teams sometimes won't bring in many hard breachers, at least from what I've seen in ranked. However, if the roamers are able to successfully deny a Thatcher and Thermite trying to open up a wall, the success rate of this strat increases dramatically. This is why you could have the option to leave a confident Mira and roam with Jaeger and Valkyrie to more effectively deny opening up this reinforced wall. As always, a switch could break the mirror windows, but if Meat places his 4th jammer at the very edge of the wall right here, the attacking team will have to destroy it first before the twitch run can go in. They can do this by shooting, unfortunately, so maybe you could place it a bit more to the left, but regardless, the mirror should stay vigilant as always. A few well-placed shots from any operator, but particularly the glass, could take out the Tachanka, but roamers could capitalize on the crossfire set up by the mirror looking into gallery. Thatcher, Hibana, or Twitch could take out the ADS over here after using ZMP on the wall. And the ADS back behind the desk. This would allow for a well-cooked nade to take out the mirror over here. Potentially flashes as well could be used to sprint on in here. And of course taking out the barbed wire would allow them to easily sprint on in here. This is probably the most direct way to counter this strat, but the other team would probably have to know of the strat beforehand, or they'd, be able to figure it out on the fly. I want to reiterate this strat is much weaker than say Trid's strat in T-Room. The video is in Spanish, but I'm sure non-speakers will get the gist through the visuals. I'll leave a link to it in the description. However, this doesn't mean that this strat can't catch teams off guard. I wish you luck, and thanks for watching.